Trig Lesson 2 practice video. So here we have our triangle. It's a 30, 60, 90. We know the short leg. I'm going to call it SL. And the short leg is 12. So now we've got to find the long leg. We'll call it LL. And if we look at our pattern, the long leg is the square root of 3 times x. So x times the square root of 3. And then the hypotenuse is 2 times x. So that would be 2 times 12, which is 24. So the short leg is 12. The hypotenuse is 24. And the long leg is 12 square root of 3. Another one, 30, 60, 90. This time we know the long leg. Well, the long leg is x square root of 3 is 15. So now we have to divide by the square root of 3. And remember, we learned this yesterday. Square root of 3, square root of 3. So we get 15 square root of 3 over 3. Three goes into itself 1 and into 15 5 times, both outside numbers. So we get x equals 5 square root of 3. So the short side is x, and x is 5 square root of 3. The hypotenuse is 2 times x, so that's going to be 2 times 5 square root of 3, which is 10 square roots of 3. Oh, it's just patterns. Here we know the hypotenuse. And we know that the hypotenuse is 2x. And if that equals 22, that means x equals 11. And so it might be easier if once you get to the triangle, the first thing that you do is go x, 2x, x square root of 3. So here we know that 2x equals 22. Here we know that that's going to be 11. And that's going to be 11 square roots of 3. Okay? So here we have an equilateral triangle. There's nothing there. But we know that each of these are 60 degrees if it's equilateral. We also know that the sides are equal. But if we drop a perpendicular bisector, that makes that angle 30. So we have a 30, 60, 90 triangle and another 30, 60, 90 triangle. So, and there's really nothing more that we can do with that because we don't know any of the sides, so we can't tell it what any of them are. Area equals base times height, 1/2 base times height. Well, you always have to have a right angle that touches the base and the height.